Okay, these 3 Gentiles in the car that thought they were going to the major. They were minor leaguers and they were going to the fucking All-Star game. When I threw that fucking ball at the car, and that car went boom, and they pulled out of there, they called the police and they called Tommy up at fucking Hollywood. Oh, yes, they did. They never messed with me again after that. I had that fucking Comedy Store La Jolla wired for fucking sound, Jack.
You know, it's great. I mean, to me,
thank
like,
God you didn't kill them.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I thought they were like hamsters. Those kids.
Yeah, they were nothing. They were nothing. And then the kid made up with me.
You know, and then this, but you never know who the fuck they're bringing.
No, I didn't
play it
care.
safe.
I didn't care if they brought 20 people. I would have taken 3 of them to the hospital.
You just had Joe. You should just brought Joe and just had him.
I would have had 3 of them with fucking cue balls at the hospital. You hit somebody with a cue ball in the fucking head.
Yeah.
They're gonna go to the
What's
hospital.
What's the worst thing you got hit with? I got hit with a champagne bottle one time.
Oof.
And it didn't break. If you've ever been hit with a bottle,
No.
you want it to break.
You want it to break.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it takes the fucking...
Yeah, it takes away. But this thing, man, fucking got clocked with this fucking
Where did you
thing.
get hit? In the head?
Yeah. No, in the arm.
I don't know.
You always go for the head.
Oh
I think one of the worst things I ever got hit with in the back of the head was a wiffle ball bat with rocks in it.
Oh, who the fuck? Wow.
You have no idea how much that hurts to get hit in the back with a wiffle ball
That's
bat
heavy.
with rocks in it. That's the weapon of choice. That's a tremendous
My
weapon.
grandfather used to drive around like with those old man weapons, and he had like an axe handle like this big. I talk about it on my act, but he had tape at the bottom of it, like for grip, and a fucking nail. They didn't fuck around.
No, you can't fuck around.
But I remember thinking, like, you know, what the fuck? How you hit them? They always have that trick, like you hit them and you fucking rip them with it, you know, like with the nail.
I'm a hanger guy. I always have hangers in the car. Like if you have a T-shirt on a hanger.
A hanger?
Like the dry cleaning ones, like the metal ones?
Always have the metal one in the car. And what you
twist
do,
it?
you untwist that shit.
Oh.
And you wrap that motherfucker up and you start hitting somebody at night with that thing. They don't know what it is. They don't know what it is. I don't care if you know Jeet Kune Do, Jiu-Jitsu, Karate, Kung Fu, anything you fucking know, you can't stop a motherfucking hanger coming at you.
Well, okay.
There's no fucking way you're even gonna see a hanger coming at you.
An unborn fetus.
I'm coming at you going
you can't
like this.
You can't
I'm
stop
coming
the
at you
hangers.
like this. You're not seeing a hanger.
Just for the sake of an argument, because this is so out of my realm, you bring all this stuff. What if the guy has a gun?
Then you're fucked. Then you get shot with a hanger in your
then
hand.
You're done.
Oh my God.
That's when you got to posture your way out of a fucking situation.
You know, magazine. One of the hardest things you can hit somebody with is a magazine. If you roll the magazine up real tight, hit them with the butt of it.
Oh.
It's like hitting somebody with a fucking brick, a Vogue magazine, fucking to the head like a shaft.
I'll tell you, that champagne bottle hurt like a
All that,
motherfucker,
bro.
man.
Anything hurts
And you heard it. It went
when
Kong,
you're out at
like,
night getting
like
fucked up.
Kong.
It all hurts. It all fucking hurts, you know, when you're out there getting fucked up. So
All my shit always happened in the club, man. I used to work in nightclubs. Before I got into comedy, I was for like almost 2.5 years. I promoted clubs down in Florida, and Club Boca I worked at forever. Then my whole crew went up to Atlanta, opened the Gold Club up there. And they got in a lot of trouble back in, like, I don't know if you remember all that Gold Club scandal shit.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, those were the guys that I used to work with. There were a lot of those guys were my friends, but I was always in those nightclub scenes. And then, you know, I would, you come in on your nights off sometimes, or, you know, go somewhere else, and somebody would, you know, fucking try you, or just, you know, try to beef with you over some dumb shit that that has nothing to do with you.
No, it's you know, listen, man, I grew up really weird. Like, I saw a lot of shit, but I also had my stepfather who was by the book, and he hated going out. Like, he was a killer that hated going out. And he used to tell me all the reasons when you get older, don't go out at night. And it's so weird till like in today's society, I'm scared to go out at night. And
Dude, I was scared then too, right?
I'm scared.
Were you?
I'm scared to go out.
Like,
at
my
night
friends would be
sometimes.
like, "Yo, let's go out," and then I'd be like, "All right," but then like we get there, and I always had this pit in my stomach, like I could never enjoy myself because I always knew somebody was gonna do something fucking stupid, or somebody was gonna come to me, like, or somebody else was gonna do something. Nothing good. I always say nothing good happens at 2 in the fucking morning.
Nothing good.
And here's the problem with like Italians, Latinos, like it's all the club guys, you know. Any guy that wears like a sweatsuit with matching sneakers and like thinks that's a fucking outfit to go out in, these are the type of guys that after the club closes, they can't go home. Hey, what should we do? Let's hang out in the fucking parking lot. Then you're in the parking lot till like 4 in the morning or 3:30 or whatever the club closes. New York's even, because nothing closes.
Then you go eat.
And now your chances keep increasing of something happening the longer you stay out and the bigger the group. And fuck, man, but I still went out like a dick. And I was always, anybody ever tells you that they weren't afraid of that shit? Oh, I don't know, because there's maybe, I had one friend I think just loved it, but is lying. They're lying.
Well, growing up in Jersey, what I remember was, I had friends. I don't talk to them anymore, but there was a group of guys that I grew up with that were acquaintances. And these motherfuckers, I swear to God, they lifted weights, they did steroids, they worked 60 hours a week on steel, they did something heavy, but their main goal on Fridays and Saturdays was to beat the fuck out of door people. That was some guys box and they're 34-1, and some guys become world champions, some people become MMA fighters. This crew of guys went out, and their thing on Monday morning was, dog, we went to that club in Ashbury, we took out the whole fucking security system, and you're like, what the fuck?
Let me ask you this, when you were clubbing, was Danson's around in Palisades Park, I think, or Chicago's in Lodi? Did you ever go there? You ever go to, let's see the other one, Joey's in Clifton?
I'm going to tell you what happened, and you're going to...
Or you were Bridge and Tunnel, you were always in the city?
I left in 82.
Oh, okay.
So the clubs I remember going to, like, there was a club that opened in my neighborhood in Fairview that was the big, and it was called Quintessence. And I refused to go. Like, to this day, people are like, I saw you in Quintessence. No, you didn't. I never went there. I fucking had my pride. Like, I was one of those guys. I didn't want to go to all those fucked up. I went to the Hole in the Wall. That was where I seen Twisted Sister and all those, Bon Jovi and people like that. I used to go, and there were rock clubs in Jersey.
Yeah.
This is where I went. I used to go to, like, the Soap Factory in Fort Lee. I saw
heard of that.
Aerosmith there.
The Soap Factory?
Yeah, and that's where I saw those guys took out a staff of door guys in there with a bat one night.
Oh, my God.
They went up there because they went up there during the week alone. The doormen fought them, and they devised a plan. They're going to start a fight outside with the doormen. When the doormen all came out, they're going to hit them with bats. They did that. As they were coming out, there was one guy just clocking them in the fucking rib. Clock, clock. They were going down. And I was a city guy. I remember I caught 81, 82, 83, 84 at the Rooftop.
The Rooftop, yeah, that was
$11
famous.
to
Did you ever
get
go to the Latin Quarters?
Down
The
the
LQ?
shore?
No, it was in Manhattan. It was like all the hip hop used to be there. I remember hearing it on the radio as a kid. At the LQ.
At the LQ. I probably left by then. Area, the church. Whatever the church
that was Limelight.
Limelight.
Palladium.
Palladium.
Webster Hall?
No.
Was Webster Hall?
Palladium, when I was growing up, was a concert hall. I saw Judas Priest there. I saw James Brown there. I saw U2 there. I saw Def Leppard there. I saw, Judas Priest would go to the Palladium 5 nights in a row, Monday through Friday. We're going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.